This is the book of Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone for teaching us His truth according to the Bible and rule well. I know Shalom, all the sincere occupant throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing His truth through diligence and sincerity and charity. And I know Shalom, all you sincere followers, believers of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, not just hearers of the word, but doers as well, you men, women, and children, hopefully elect. Shalom. I came across this video where, Sleazy E wants to legalize drugs. He wants to legalize cocaine in Canada, and that's an evil thing. That's a wicked thing, because these drugs it casts spells upon people. All right, you're not in your right mind when you're up under the witchcraft of Esau, Edom. Once again, this man chooses his unrighteous laws and decrees to try to pass this thing so that it's legal. Esau's the real money-making Mitch. All right. What's that movie? Paid in Full. Money-making Mitch. All right. But that's Esau. And the scriptures say, woe, which means destruction. Because here Esau saying it's good, it's okay. Calling the evil good and the good evil. See, we tell our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, to turn back to Heavenly Father. Put away this man's wine, all right, his way of life, because now he's legalizing wickedness, which he always has. But this is right in front of your face. You put darkness for light and light for darkness. See, the ways of the Heavenly Father is the ways back to health. Okay, but the ways of the wicked is gonna lead you down a pathway of death, man. So let's play this clip and grab a couple more precepts and wrap it on up.
In a nondescript-looking industrial park in Langley, you're looking at what's intended to be British Columbia's first legal cocaine lab. In a corporate news release circulated recently, Ad Astra Labs says it's been given approval by Ottawa to make and sell cocaine, and that its intention is to support the demand for a safe supply of the drug, following BC's recent decriminalization of small amounts of hard drugs.
This, I think, is spinning out of control.
At the legislature Thursday, BC Liberal leader Kevin Falcon seized on the news as an example of why he thinks the NDP is doing decriminalization poorly.
The now companies are rushing to get involved in the manufacture of heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, and I just asked the question, what in the hell is going on?
We all know someone who has struggled with issues around mental health and addiction.
Coincidentally, Premier Eby was making a big announcement in Vancouver about new funding for addiction treatment Thursday, and he appeared to have been blindsided by the news.
Are you aware of this project?
It is not part of our provincial plan. If Health Canada did in fact do this, they did it not only without engaging with the province, but without notice to us. So we will get answers for British Columbians about this.
We tried to do that as well, reaching out to the Federal Ministry of Health to see if they in fact gave out a cocaine production license in BC without looping in the Premier. No one from Ottawa responded in time for this report.
We're a Health Canada licensed standard processor nestled in the beautiful Fraser Valley of British Columbia.
We also tried to connect with Ad Astra, where a spokesperson said their CEO is not taking questions right now. But their news release says they're currently evaluating how their new cocaine venture fits into their business model. While BC's new hard drug decrim bill allows for users to have a certain amount, selling the drugs is still illegal. So it's unclear how any made-in-BC cocaine would reach its users. Paul Johnson, Global News.
All right. Let's go to the book of Hosea chapter 4. Because this place is going to destroy you if you be partakers of it. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. For my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. That lack of knowledge is the fear of the Lord. I'm sorry, Micah. Not Hosea, Micah, Salakia. But you know what, since I'm already here, let me go ahead and read it. Spirit had me go to it. So Hosea 4 and 6. For my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. Now I went to this for the Lord had me go to it. So let's break it down and add it to the lesson. The Lord's people are the Israelites. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians are destroyed for a lack of fear. All right, and we're not supposed to be partakers of Esau, Edom, and the things he has on the left-hand side. And if you feared Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you won't be partakers in it, because a lot of Jakes are on this type of witchcraft, man, to escape the things that they're going through on the earth, to escape the curses. Well, that's not the way. All right, it says, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also get thy children. So the Lord's going to reject the ones of his people that chose not to fear him. And what do you see happening to them? You seeing them hooked up on all types of drugs, all right, alcohol, okay, because they have forgotten the way of the Lord. They have, chose none of his ways. They've chose the ways of the oppressor, all right, to escape the things that they're going through. Call law Yahweh Shem Yahushai 144 on the time. All right, so let's go with what I originally wanted. Micah 2, and we'll read the first, and we'll jump down to verse 10. It says, woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. That's what Esau does. All right. Thinking of evil, bad times upon their beds. And then mainly that evil is for you Israelites, because Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, he wants that birthright back. He wants to eliminate you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And he knows he has but a short time, so he got to legalize everything. He has to legalize everything. He has to destroy as many Israelites as he can. And there's plenty of Israelites up in Canada. Plenty. A lot of Benjamites, okay, up in Canada. All right. It says, when the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand, right? Going back to Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And what the wicked going to do? They're going to promote wickedness, evils, bad times. So here's Micah 2 and 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. That's right. This is not our rest, man. You cannot make this place a place where you can get comfortable, mentally, spiritually, physically, because we up under the curses, according to Deuteronomy 28th chapter. We have to seek the Lord and live, as it tells us in Amos the 5th chapter. And you arise and depart through returning back to your nationality, turning back to the true names of the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and taking heed to the scriptures. This is a spiritual depart, a mental depart, not a physical, because the Lord's going to deliver us. Lord willing to be part of his elect. So it says, Micah 2 and 10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. And they're going to tell you why. Because it is polluted. We just read up in the first verse that this man thinks upon iniquity upon his bed. Not righteous things, but iniquity, sin upon sin. Things that'll take you away from the Heavenly Father, man. And those drugs, okay, those spirits that hop up on you when you take these drugs, this man's witchcraft, is going to pollute you, your mind, body, and spirit. It says, it shall destroy you even with the sword destruction. So we got to walk circumspectly, as it tells us in Ephesians. We'll end off on that. Not as fools, but wise. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 14. It says, wherefore ye saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Hamashiach shall give thee light. That's right. See, if you're not in this truth, you're spiritually dead. You don't know what the hell's going on in the spirit, who your enemy is, okay? And Esau, Edom, according to Psalm 33, the top of the list is your main enemy. And he's looking to take you tribes out, man. Okay, you wake up out of that sleep, and Hamashiach, the anointed, Lord Yahweh Shah, the word calls Jesus, is going to give you this light, this truth. It says, verse 15, seeing then that ye walk circumspectly. That's right, on point. Circ meaning around, and spec means to look. Not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the times, because the days are evil. And that's just what it is. The days are evil, man. This man's getting ready to pass all types of unrighteous laws and decrees. There's going to be a whole bunch of chaos going on when the Lord return, man. But we have to what? Walk circumspectly. And take heed to the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua through his prophets, stalwart head apostles, and elders of great millstone. All right. And one last one. Exodus 22:18, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. And Esau is the biggest witch on the planet Earth. And the Lord's going to destroy this man for what he has done. All right. According to the Bible. Shalom.